Yes, hello and good morning to a Friday morning on my channel Ivan Che Innocent One. Said yeah, Missy Kano say when you subscribe, yeah, just take the opportunity and subscribe to the page. Say yeah, any update, any discussion, yeah, you ever have on this particular channel, yeah, no, you be one of the first people that open your notification because so one subscribe, yeah, video no upload, yeah, you not get a notification. So just take time maybe an hour channel no videos also but when you subscribe yeah very difficult to get notifications so just use few minutes see the subscription button not click it so when you see subscribe it means you are part of this family, you're part of this community, and whatever that we do yeah no, you'll be part of it now. Then we move on from there. There has been a number of developments happen within the week, and most prominent the US elections. I have seen yeah, me sure say who be, and the energy, the adrenaline, everything. Trump versus your friend saying Kamala Harris. Of course, so at the end of the day, Donald Trump, DJT, the comeback in. I imagine once again as a winner. Or go back to the United States of America White House, and he's going to be the new leader of the free world. The anticipation of the world, you know, Obia depending on baby Obia and how people see it. People are ready, whether you like it or not. Trump is there, so let's see what is going to happen. The most important thing has to do with dear Ghana has saying. Yeah, they're going to election on the 7th of December. I have listened to a lot of argument as to whether say it will be the same or not. No, Nina will depend on the people of this country. I just hope that we vote this clueless, incompetent, moribund, useless government out of office and make sure we punish them by making sure say they do what is right. That is my vision. So yeah, cause no say said that music kind of say quick, just give me a minute. Okay. So said that music no say Oba and now there has been a number of development. Oba Chrome Haya. Akufo-Addo government sometimes your body na obitin chawa say oh aba na papa yo mama na so menyo no sometimes enya sa na tie. What else say meboa hwade bi. Me ya sure say one kasa kra we am show. This is what these people are using our money for. The effigy of the president. Yede aye akwakosi efie nkwanta government hospital. Hospital na your friend is saying ma maybe koda ho a say na busuafo meyi no odeka enti ye man so de share ambulance koto no twini muram no sa hospital no eho e no matam o man sika e de aye sa adefun we e de asi ho. We will go into it. But you see, sometimes you begin to wonder, say, Akufo-Addo not buying in this dying minute, whether they have just decided, say, they will mock Ghanaians, Ghana for, and now say, the gods are marking almost for distraction, and they are just doing hasty things to ensure that distraction comes early, maybe. Because you say, he who the gods want to kill, they first make him mad. And I think, say, this government has gone overboard. Mad, because you can't imagine why somebody will sit down, use government resources to do this thing. And as to whether we can say someone else in a president aware as to whether the president knows or not, but you see, this effigy kind of stuff, about a new development under this government. Don't forget, say no other and a Yoko a buying your friend is saying adwuma nkrabata na adwuma ne say economic crimes and na say for mu no hwehwem na no ye kwada sore ya omo yes ha de kuro we be the taxpayer money workers no take the decision. I think that minya ensure no ha say yes, yeah, sorry, I think that not yes, so taxpayers money and a yatam and a yadia consider effigy statue for Mameti wa adodankwa. maame na no wo see idea obi bese okotwa ntro se takra de nkra na yere wo hu omo achire obaka che so onye hu omo na oka dwodwo abusuafo yere saa brantie saa maame kro we ya na A+ issue ba ya okotena ochi no kotena na office se onkotwa ntro na mane enka se mabegu president anim ase ko president no one na didi mo munya bidi. This is a CID boss watch A+ dinatena e coach no to commit crime. Saa maame we na akufo ado atam na kwakusi yoko no call in the first prominent case here by ASCC leader pa case obeka ya special prosecutor here an investigation in nyina we na tam de come mo say mahu aspect of money laundering in this CC leader pa ye fancy case enti yoko for monje because that particular arena no realm no fall within your remit economic crime na say for so money laundering aspect, you know, far more investigative tool, because you can delve deeper because you have personnels and individuals and yet train you more into this arena of money laundering and you have special ties with other agencies outside. So use your resources to ensure that you go into this. Tiwa adodan kwat jes asem na wahwehwem and ocho letter come out for dame. Say bo when a special prosecutor they abayanya the den no so montontwene they kill the matter. And to necessarily the package in Uncle Bia and some army way, Yakada sorry, you're such a disgraceful woman, no. Yoko for the Ghana for Sika taxpayers' money, Akusi Statue, as Yoko and him say, I do my wabayama Yoko no, or Muhun, so that now Kwame and Cromampo. And on our Kufuado a follower, yet Yakwaya Sasa being crashed, same way about Bisiho. At this crucial time, baby a dollar nenam, baby a city denam. O mayna nkasa kwa no hu ne hyebre e ka ne nasefo nom didi yiya moyeye amamfo mo nam so omonye omuwo enya ade kro the owner of Senchi Resort I think yes nanse na meti se wawu ne pressure ne nasefo sa banking sector and sensem ne nyina ka ho bi e na keka ne ma ne nyina bom e na ma amamfo pressure. So I could do a pointer. You need to do psychological intelligent management. Sabaya, the people will not peak in terms of anger. But that wisdom, these people don't have it. So consistently, they are doing foolish, silly stuff just to get Ghanaians angry them all. Because how do you way? Don't tell me, say, President Enyawe. Before you conceive the idea to erect the effigy of a president anywhere, our government premises, you need authorization from the president himself. And even because I'm saying a personal image and I will raise it into you need his explicit approval first. Because won't mean time will be picture will be at the end baby. And when you make attempt say the Rollins aiding air to UDS so they have to pre-inform him and like I said there be more yet. So and mother say you betam within and I be state or an FGB in your name. Akosi government property so abra president Enyawe Emma go ahead and son yet. So he is aware. If the hospital might have taken the initiative, so mom na they will communicate to him. So as a nyansanino and a nyansa form of channel, somebody need to tell him say no, this is absolute nonsense. You don't have to do that. But I do you want you see we or kind of watch it what me say wakuma be two. Sadia way you see way or Bob watch the what and we hear all that Ghanaians have to grapple with and that this useless, incompetent, moribund, clueless, heartless government. You ask yourself, say, a dear Bonia and Ghana for year to the extent that this man will take Ghanaians for this ride. Now, the ways we call your bapping for now when you come back, the ways one have by force. It's so annoying. But it doesn't appear, say, common wisdom and nipa one a bit and consistently near me said nipa before near my air tiny ahum tear. That is what they are doing. And they don't even realize it. Because can any reasonable, any sensible person explain to people why this crucial time people will have the infantry to put up this particular thing. Say, yeah, the effigy of the president. See, baby. So the question is, if young Kwanta government hospital, no, what is the hand of Akufo-Addo government in this? Sometimes I'm on for say, yeah, na new good, so we are comparison then as a forum. But you see, John Mahama in 2016, Tina Kruma say, SC hospitals are state of the art modern hospitals are these hospitals not only Europe and Obehubi and the America and other places. And yes, some of these giant infrastructure undertaking. Oko Legon Hospital, I'll go and look at the medical facility there. Top notch, state of the art, competing with top hospitals abroad. Go to Terminal 3, the airport. Uchem out and say, yes, what do baby? Go to Rate Hospital, all new Rate Hospital now. What's in Rihanna na Yabubo? Mobia nada, Rihanna na Yabubo si baby. This hospital we are AC Hall Reggie, a new hospital built from the ground up. And you see baby, you see from the ground and all built there. State of the art facility, Bank Hospital, Maritime Hospital, our helipad, you know. Just say these are massive health infrastructure. Papa yeah, but and what you know, one funny dian quatare baby and then state when see baby. Now we na omo bra papa bi ode Ghana for sika nkwase se bi enkurase sem na ode Ghana for sika edi to understand say ye tabo man sika e de kotu amana. Na obi a watamo man sika de kotu amana. Na adentira wonyo state nkosi amana no so na hospital obi asi. Afia Nkwanta hospital yesi ye yende. They need uplift. Sika ye de ba ye wudu kotu amana. What a shameless man. Like, I don't get it. And you do this and people think you hate him. You did this, people think you're doing it because what? This is absolute rubbish. Absolute nonsense. Because there is no reasonable justification to explain why Yabatam Ghana for sika edia kwakwaya saade we edia kwakwisi ho na even enye Ghana for sika na a private person grant sponsor. I know the day hospital near Ghana for hospital. Dear Ben press, the hospital management cannot take that decision because the hospital belongs to the people of this country. And dear Ben and a President Akufo-Addo aye at the health sector. Agenda 111 no be seen ne. Nanka agenda 111 hospital no kran kama enye ready na kosi yensi we state yensi animu ne emebo wa mane na jetom ye behave to say bia nkra say bia omunim nyansa bia. Like, I don't get it, because it doesn't make sense. Nema no moye no akwese mekasa akwese oba no kobo bosom bi bosia na wura afi na wankwa nkotua na bosom no has decided to disgrace him. Ko nema Akufo-Addo aban ne na ban mufo eye na nyeso sa kindergarten ni kura Jubilee House or be yes nema. Why will you do this, especially at this time? And omo ye picture na state you no ko omo ya he picture bi o masande akwa yesi ho. Se Ghana for no osiro mo, se Ghana for no odi om ho fe wo. Tese Ubi asa nkora bi na yede amamu amom na sabi omudi bi nsem hunu at this crucial time. Ene dollar enenam 17 cedis eko 18 cedis. You took it at 4 cedis. Ene pound across 22 cedis. Euro enenam 20. Businesses are folding up. Businesses are collapsing. Young, energetic young people who are supposed to stay in this country and then move to UK to go and do care. Obi nursing. Everybody's running away from this country. And you worry, and your cause of concern as our mind. Because and then people are worried about say and at Akufo-Addo nya platform or kujina and at it no abrofo be fire na nanu de omokoye enti they should compensate us. Aya na bibi ha madwen. And Abrofuna are not coming here to take you. We are going ourselves paying extra cash to go into modern day slavery because our people have decided, say, what is for everybody, no, they will camp it, they will hold it, they will steal it, use it foolishly to do things. So the people continue to suffer. Institutions are weak. Institutions have been weaponized against the same people. And then look at what is going on at the Supreme Court. Supreme Court, the ruling by the highest court of the land, you know, about a debate. Because Attorney General who comedian on platforms na sabi imprasikasa ni nsegunu nneema se o defend no nam no defend o minor jija electoral commission the same thing. So we are losing this country. And it's the reason why the people of this country must come together and show this government and say, no, you cannot use power to fool around. Because if the people decide that they don't want, look at what happened in America. When Americans decisively decided, said, no, enough of the weakness being shown by Biden, Harris, or White House, we will vote them out. Look at the vote results. And that is the kind of decisive defeat we need to hand over to these jokers so that they will be held responsible and accountable for all the crimes they are committing against this country, because you cannot get away with this thing. Catch us at this time. Obi adi ne sika koto treasure bill abanya twen kwa animu se da bi sika ni ho twen. Obi an wa papa bi catch them say okofa neema ne neema no fa in dollars. By the time okofa neema no, now the dollar was around 13 cedis, or the buy now do 14 cedis. So ogeji and not ton ade ni we ya dollar na do 17 cedis. Wa bo e kasu so on fa de sika no ko draw so on fa ko tena disco on ko ba adwaman de bi adwuma na gu because of the dollar rate alone. Adwuma na gu adan na nipe go through this, the psychological trauma people are trying to process these things. Now what we are panyin na to abaye nyansade no enkrasem ne se bi nkrasem ne nema aye kan kwana on daily basis. They are then the people of this country. At time the young push you to their limit. They no be to me aye. They you to me they penny by ye. And that is exactly what is happening. That is exactly what is happening. It's so embarrassing. The same thing and see ewo parliament afenyo marking in the team arrogance so I don't know why these guys are so arrogant. Meaning arrogance at a certain level, no. I see it to be some kind of people who lack self-confidence, self-motivation, as if or no, they ward on with aggression. Yeah. That's the psychological explanation for such unmitigated aggression, arrogance. Because what say your friend is saying, Speaker of Parliament, I joined the House indefinitely. Speaker say what trouble? Say omombra back, we call it Parliament about back. Early morning, wako house or NDC for the say that's fine. Omo 2 seats, so 2 seats, so Supreme Court ruling number. Supreme Court say was stay the ruling of the speaker because it was communicated at the floor of the house in the parliamentary proceedings, the procedures. So the NDC for a majority 4 seats so na take the seat. So speaker na betenasia. Then he will say okay, court no say that can't NDC for mon sorum kwatena mo seat so we for metena mo seat finito. Now, one, I don't say nipanim nyansanti. O da soro kwa no power who say NDC 40 seat in so ana. And wejai won nem ko your friend is saying wabo court house ho. A boycott house. Let me see na way you can wa hefa. Because NDC 4 abetena omo seat suntino. O ma metena se kra na speaker ba abeka kire say we ntra na say we wasoro ko. And a papa so why join the house indefinitely? My question is, can you call him to recall parliament? Because or recall it because you first walk out and or buy my number house or be doing there or buy depend on my house and the buyer as agent government business or momrano or buy a walking out or by bedding and then also why join the house indefinitely. And I agree with him. That is what arrogance can do to people. Arrogance. That is what it does. So this level of recklessness at the highest level the highest pinnacle of political power, the Jubilee House. Hey, fine, yes, I didn't know be a but it is our job to stop this nonsense, to stop these people. So that all this incrassism will stop once and for all. Oh. Because sometimes the fact is very annoying. It's very, 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 very annoying.
Tiamon has been here. We'll try and get some understanding of all the things he's saying. He's not very excited about what the speaker is doing.
This is we are interview also. Just
the decision, the ruling that I made on the particular day has been overset, has been stayed by the Supreme Court, which interprets the Constitution, interprets what we do over here. Accordingly, the status quo ante should be reverted to. So we will know that we are going back to this. Why should the NDC guys rush to go and sit on the side of the NDC? What is that? No, but that is not the point. Where were they sitting? Where were the NDC voting? No, you are not listening to me. You are not listening to me. Let's get the facts right. Where were the NDC guys sitting? Is that where they're supposed to be sitting? But you see, we have a convention. We have a convention. It's not argument, nonsense. You guys are not listening. Supreme Court is speaking. It is not for us members of Parliament on the majority side to be arguing any point. This is a matter. This is foreclosed. It is completely foreclosed. Supreme Court is speaking. That is the end of the matter.
The Speaker of Parliament says when it comes to sitting arrangements, that is not his business. He says we should come and sit anywhere and do the business.
Listen, the orders of the Supreme Court were directed specifically to the Speaker. It was the Speaker, it wasn't the leadership, it wasn't the clerk, it wasn't the leadership which made that ruling, that decision. It was the Speaker of Parliament who unconstitutionally made a proclamation, whatever it is that he said the last time. The Supreme Court is told him that he was wrong. Restore matters to what they were before you did that.
Line of action for the MPP.
Well, we will cite you for contempt. We will cite the Speaker for contempt. Watch the space.
Your side did not come. Where is the business committee? You should have sat yesterday.
Let's get first and first. Yes. First and first, there is a ruling made by him. The ruling is been overset. You're forcing me to repeat myself so many times. The Supreme Court is spoken. We want the decision of the Supreme Court to be respected.
Speaker acknowledged
that what?
Of the Supreme Court.
And that what?
He did say that he has been served with copies of the judgment of the Supreme Court.
And so what I said, it is not a question of acknowledgement. It's a question of implementation of the decision of the Supreme Court.
But no MPs, none of the 4 MPs has been blocked. None of the 4 MPs have been blocked from coming to Parliament. None of them have come in here and they've been blocked from accessing the Chamber of Parliament.
You are not listening. You are not listening. I think I'm going to have to say this for the last time because it looks like some of you have become impervious to what is that. Listen to this. The Speaker made a ruling. It was unconstitutional. It was unlawful. By any account, it was illegal. The Supreme Court, contrary to the assertion by he himself and some members of the minority who keep proclaiming from high roofs and high heaven that the Parliament is a master of its own rules and regulations. The Supreme Court is told Babi and Parliament that you are not. There is an institution which is the master of the rules of Parliament, and that this is what the law is. That you cannot make the decision, the proclamation that you made. I call it proclamation because you think he's a king, he's whatever, he's a lord unto himself. But you made a ruling. It is not right. Supreme Court is telling you it is not right. Go back to that house. Can I not complete? Can I not complete? I should complete. Go back there.
So utia kasano. That is how they speak. Arrogance, so when government agent, government business, provoke the record of Parliament, then as a forum, the majority or the minority has proven say and yet agent at all, and people need to go to their constituency and campaign. And the Parliament business there, I don't know when it's coming back again because the IAE Speaker Nankas already so we no press conference in as for year now. Which means he's not somebody ready to play softball. Yes, and to give him reasons. Then at the end of the day, you know, from this time to say Kwakoto Abane the Parliament and I heard man. And can you blame him? Anyway, so like I said, this is Ivan Che Innocent One. When you subscribe to YouTube channel now, try and subscribe. Sabaya videos no bar. You'll be the first person to get to when your notification to watch. When you subscribe, subscribe. Let's form community. That is a party we can do to be very interactive all the time. Now, you share ideas. Like I said, I'm planning to build a bigger platform, but a process. But until say I get it there, no, let's try to get interactive. Over comments and as now opinion, anything you want to, just get in touch with me. And I say, just write it there. I'll respond. Now, you get interactive ideas, comment about the topic discussion, any interest, whatever that you want to put up piano. Just go to the column, the comment section, write it there. I'll read and I'll engage. So let's finish interview. No, na yentie the na Katie Hamo kind of near brig no. Let's finish it. That and Sana, yeah.
Yes, it will be the interest of Ghanaians for the speaker to respect the ruling of the Supreme Court. Come back to this side rather than continuously
has not disrespected
he is disrespecting the ruling of the Supreme Court.
The 4 MPs have been disallowed from coming in.
You are not listening.
No, when did any of the 4 MPs come in and they were asked not to come in?
Know where they were,
because today the second deputy speaker's aide has been in the chamber, but the second deputy speaker himself has not been inside.
You may want to take some medication. Yes, it has no point shouting when you are ignorant of the matter. What it is this: it's not for the 4 people to simply show up. The Speaker has made a ruling barring them from coming to the Parliament. Supreme Court is reversed it. It is for the Speaker to sit up there and tell the House that his decision has been reversed, and so we say
reversed if you are not seated.
You say you are going to cite the Speaker for contempt.
Not properly.
I mean, you are going to.
How would the Speaker reverse his decision?
Again, I'm saying that you either want to take leave of your senses or you listen to what I am saying. If you are not prepared to listen to what I'm saying and just listen to your own voices, we're not going to get